So, Gabriel, could you tell me a little bit about how you got involved with the Reef City mob? I'm doing a little bit of digging, and I was wondering if you could help me with that.
Back when I was born, in waters on coast of Sicily, my parents threw me out as soon as they had the chance. I do remember faintly seeing my parents before I was disowned. My father, pale white as a ghost, and my mother. Cosa c'è di sbagliato con mio figlio? My father had said, according to the street sharks, they had seen me born, not in an hospital, but in an old abandoned apartment that no one had lived in for years. I guess I hadn't been planned, but there was no way I would have thought that I would be this unwanted. Egli non è in grado di vivere. I do not want him. Take him away. Lui è un mostro, she had said to her own firstborn son. The street sharks who watched this said that very moment I started crying. My voice was just freaky as me. It was cute, pitched and rough, like a being strangled creature. They told me my father grabbed me from my mother and wrapped me in all the carpeting, so no one see me with him. What they didn't know was he swam outside, from the city's dumpster. He took one last look at me and said something I didn't understand. Mi dispiace. I couldn't speak a word of language, so I not talk to anyone for help. A few weeks I was found by that group of sharks, living on streets rummaging for food. They took me in and helped me get fed in makeshift shelter. They taught me Italian and some English. I learned to fight for everything I had and still what I needed. I thought I was happy with my new friends, but I wasn't. A street gang isn't a family, I realize. I wanted love, not sex for certain, just a family. All I wanted was to be loved. I grew from pup to teen, getting bigger and stronger every day.
So it sounds like you've come to know your way around, and that you've had a very difficult life. I'm sorry to hear that. Please continue.
It was a day where the police began arresting people of our group for their crimes. I went as far as I could go, all the way to this reef, where I was found using the skills I had learned to survive. I had caught the attention of local mob and began my duty here. Here I have home, friends, and money to live.
Thank you for your time, Gabriel. I hope to see you again really soon.